here really to celebrate the life and times of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And everybody always talks about Dr. King in terms of the dream, and that's appropriate. I happen to be alive and in Arizona watching it on TV when he gave that dream. But the true essence of the man and the true essence of why the holiday deserves to be celebrated is that Dr. King in his youth read something that I read in my youth. And that is a poem by Rudyard Kipling, who said that if you can dream and not make dreams your master, think and not make thinking your aim, then you in fact have achieved something that most folks will not achieve. The thing about Dr. King's dream is not that he simply had it. That was the vision. That was his vision. What we really celebrate tonight is the life lived, bringing that vision to fruition. A life of commitment, a life of sacrifice, a life of service.
First and foremost, I wanted to thank everybody for the opportunity to come speak today. This is a very special day for our nation, something that we're all very proud to be part of. And what it really comes down to from my perspective, is that life is really all about service. And Dr. King had a wonderful quote, one of my favorites, where he said, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you going to do for others today?" And if you think about that, you think about all the different American legions across the entire country. There's thousands of posts just like Post 65 out there with people who have served, and just as importantly, now that they've come back and are part of their communities, they're serving their communities as well through their participation in their post and with other activities throughout the community. That's something that we at the Phoenix Suns take a great deal of pride in. Through Robert's leadership and through the commitment and the actual DNA of our organization for 5 decades in this valley, having the opportunity to come here today and also give back a little as well to this terrific post. Commander Reddick, if I could invite you to come up here with me, please. This is a terrific facility, but like any facility, probably has some needs. And so what I'd like to do is donate on behalf of the Phoenix Suns $10,000 to help refurbish our bathrooms here.
So it's not just veterans, but when you think about this post and the legacy of this post and what it's done, that exemplifies that type of service and commitment. Things like support for the Bridge Forum, community policing efforts, Thanksgiving basket giveaway, bicycle giveaway at Christmas, helping others throughout this community. It truly is impressive. We have at APS an employee networking group of veterans that has about 600 members. About 20% of our employee population are veterans. And that employee networking group every year picks one person or one organization that we honor for their service to the community. I can't think of a better candidate than Post 65. What you do for the community is truly, truly special. I'd like to invite Paul Rose, who's the president of our employee networking group, up. And then Jarvis, Dennis Price, and AP, could you please join me? Gentlemen, with gratitude for all that Post 65 does in service to our veterans and the South Phoenix community, we would be honored if you would accept this Inspirational Leadership Award dedicated to the strong men and women of the Travis L. Williams American Legion Post 65, based on your amazing record of commitment to community support and service. Congratulations. Thank you.
Travis L. Williams American Legion Post number 65 wants to thank the Phoenix Suns for this prestigious award and donation today, and continued commitment to the community as you see here today. They have given us over about 2,200 tickets and Suns and Mercury tickets in conjunction with the Arizona Foundation over the past several years. Hopefully the city and the Suns can reach an agreement this Wednesday. so these types of collaborations can continue. Thank you.
This is my second opportunity to speak at the Travis L. Williams American Legion Post 65. Had the opportunity to be here back in November at AP's invitation. And boy, the crowd gets bigger every time, so I can't wait to see what happens with our next event, AP. And it's also my great pleasure to be able to represent not only APS, but the Arizona Corporate Council on Veteran Careers. We focus on career opportunities for veterans across the state of Arizona.
I'm very appreciative to be here today, and I was asked to share a little bit of insight on maybe how has Dr. Martin Luther King influenced the organization of which you represent. And today I'm representing the Maricopa County branch of the NAACP. It's such a great opportunity and a blessing to be able to be a part of this MLK celebration. It's with great honor that I am able to talk about the parallel universe of the NAACP and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s philosophy, that of nonviolence. And as the president of the Maricopa County branch NAACP, it is an honor to serve the people of this county, and we will still do it following Dr. Martin Luther King's dream of nonviolence, because nonviolence leads to reconciliation rather than using other methods of violence to try to solve our many problems. Thank you.
Down at the state capitol, we have an opportunity to do a number of things. But the biggest thing we have the opportunity to do is to serve. And we are, many times you hear words of politicians, but what we are first and foremost are public servants. And Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was the ultimate servant. And he sacrificed his life, like many of our men and women here, how their colleagues sacrificed their life. So it's only appropriate that we're here in this Legion to talk about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and all that he gave. Reginald Bolding here at Post 65 here at the Celebrating the Dream 2019 MLK celebration. It's an amazing crowd, amazing audience here. We were joined by individuals from all across the valley to show up for not only Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., but the service that we've seen. So I'm just really excited to be a part of what's happening here today and excited to see what we're going to continue to do moving forward. Thank you so much.
Your theme for today, the program reads Celebrating the Dream 2019. And one of the most famous and significant messages ever delivered by a human being was delivered by Martin Luther King Jr. in August of 1963. I was a little boy at that time, and I remember watching it on a black and white TV in my grandparents' living room in Coffeyville, Kansas. And he inspired me so that day as a little boy, a little black boy, because his dream included me. His dream included you. His dream included people that weren't even born yet. And so, thank you for choosing that theme.
And it's amazing to me, some of the things they say happen. I can remember Rosa Parks. There were 12 people that rode that bus today. Okay. I read in the books where they say the BART cart ended in 1 year. I know for 4 years, no one rode the bus because we had got used to walking. I was a teenager, little rough teenager, didn't believe in a lot of this stuff. The thing that changed me, and you can go on Google and find this out, there was something called a freedom train. Those were the sharecroppers from Mississippi that walked from Mississippi all the way to Washington, D.C. I really want to know what happened to those people, because I used to be sitting there feeling sorry for myself, and I saw these people walking, no shoes, okay, worn and torn clothes, and they were singing. I followed them for 2 miles. So that gave me inspiration that if they can make it, then I can make it.
We're here, wonderful time right here at Travis L. Williams American Legion Post, celebrating the Martin Luther King celebration day. I tell you, we have had a tremendous program that was put on here today. So happy to have the opportunity to be here and see a part of it, to actually participate in it. And I want to do a great shout out to Alan Powell. Alan Powell has done a great job of bringing all of the community together, community leaders together. I also want to thank the Phoenix Suns for their $10,000 donation that they contributed right here to the American Legion Post for the youth and recreational activity that they have, as well as APS. APS is going to come in and help do some work to remodel, check the electric out. There are some great things that happen here today. It's power when we get together, we work together, and we unify, that bring all these things out. I'm so happy to be a part of it, and really glad to be a part of the foundation to help put this on.
But my pastor was talking about 8540, so we try to do our part, Pastor. We actually started here about 6 years ago. We actually created a thing called Phoenix Tools for School, and it has become the largest backpack drive in the state of Arizona. We started off doing it here at the Legion with 500. Now we're up to 20,000 kids. And we give backpacks, breakfast, and haircuts to right here out of the Legion, with support from APS and a bunch of Phoenix Suns and a bunch of our stakeholders and people who want to make sure we make a difference in children's lives. Thank everybody once again. If I forgot anybody, appreciate you being here. Happy MLK Day.
Hi, I'm Prentice Moore, President and CEO of the 100 Black Men of Phoenix. I'm here at the Travis L. Williams building here with Hero, Arizona, which is ran by Brother Alan Powell. Just so grateful for this celebration tonight of celebrating the dream of Dr. Martin Luther King. And being here tonight at this facility, it brings back a lot of memories, as my father, P.D. Moore, actually helped open up this particular facility. And to see all that is going on and all that this particular American Legion chapter has done is just outstanding work. And all the wonderful people here, the representatives, the politicians, athletes, and just people from the community. This has been an outstanding event. Congratulations to Herozona, to Brother Prince, to Brother Powell for all that you all are doing. Thank you so much, and we look forward to working with you further in the future. Thank you.